Tsonga is looking to rekindle the early season spark that earned him back-to-back titles in Rotterdam and Marseille, and lifted him back into the top 10 in the world rankings. Tsonga peaked at a season-high number 7 after completing his Rotterdam-Marseille double act at the end of February, but that was followed by a 2-month winless run, which thankfully for him, came to an end with a hard-fought victory over Andrei Kuznetsov in his Madrid opener. To be fair to Tsonga, his mind wasn't totally on tennis during that 2-month drought, as his partner, Nuriel Shwekh, was expecting their first child during the period. Indeed, the 31-year-old Tsonga missed the Miami Open to attend to the birth of his son. Tsonga played just 2 tournaments between Marseille and Madrid, losing to Fabio Fognini in the opening round in Indian Wells, and falling at the first hurdle to Adrian Manarino to Monte Carlo. He has returned to winning ways in Madrid, coming through a marathon contest against Russia's Andrei Kuznetsov in the first round. There were no break points in a 50-minute first set taken by Tsonga on a tie-break via the solitary mini-break. The second set also went into a tie-break, but Kuznetsov turned the tables to take the breaker 7-5 and force a decider. Tsonga was on the ropes early in the final set, but the Frenchman dug deep to save 6 break points in the third game to hang on to his serve, and with the set seemingly destined for another tie-break, Tsonga found an extra gear at the death, playing 4 superb points from 4-0, 1-5 on Kuznetsov's serve to steal a late break, and with it a second round ticket. That second round date will be against David Ferrer after the Spanish veteran recovered from a set and a breakdown to take down Mikhail Kukushkin in his opening round. Ferrer came into Madrid on the back of the semi-final in Estoril, a timely return to form after a run of 5 straight defeats. Is his form good enough to make a telling impact in Madrid this week? Ferrer fell in the round of 16 of the Madrid Open last year, but he had reached at least the quarterfinals in each of the 6 seasons preceding that, making the semi-finals in 2010 and 2014. His relatively early exit in Madrid last year was symptomatic of his season as a whole. 6 semi-final finishes and an Australian Open quarter-final aren't bad for a year's work, but given the standards he had set in previous seasons, it was a generally disappointing campaign, and when you weigh it against 2015, a year during which he won 5 titles, it is pretty easy to see why the once perennial top 10er finished the year outside the top 20. His ranking has been pulled further down by a chronic lack of form this year. Before his semi-final run in Estoril, he was 3-7 for the season, but he will hope he has turned the corner, following his battling victory over Kukushkin in his Madrid opener.